Kang will send in an outswinger with less than 9 minutes to go at Burnham Field. Towards the back post, headed towards the goal mouth, and Northeastern punches it in. They're back within one with 8:30 to go. There's a little extracurricular activity inside the net. Dartmouth and Northeastern are exchanging pushes and shoves.
Still going on. It looks like Matthews is trying to take on multiple white jerseys right now. Hold him back, hold him back.
It looked like Northeastern went to pick the ball out of the back of the net and quickly run it to midfield. Dartmouth took exception to that.
Yeah, I'd love to get another look at this. We'll see what happens here. So first of all, the goal. It gets bounced around like a ping pong ball. And looks like it was number 30 there. Yes, Gardner, who got it to go home. And then, a tackle.
The ball just pinballed right to the Norwich, Vermont native. It looked like Benny Ralamulis was hunched over the ball, and Jaden Prado came in late to try to strip him of it, and that's what started the fracas.
Yes, almost like forcing a fumble, like a sacking of the quarterback. I think it was the right idea by Prado to retrieve the ball. You know, when you're the team down by 2 goals in the late stages, you want to get this thing going and seize the momentum. But Roland Mules did nothing wrong, and I like the response by Dartmouth. You got to have your guys back, even if it was intentional or not intentional by Northeastern. If you see one of your guys essentially get tackled, you got to come to his defense, and that's exactly what the Big Green did. And now, of course, we get a huddle up as Baltinson gathers his troops.
In the meantime, the referees will assess the damage and hand out cards as they see fit. What's funny about that scrum is that it was unnecessary. In college soccer, the clock stops after every goal. You don't need to have that immediate sense of urgency to pick the ball out of the net and race it back to midfield.
Maybe they've just been ingrained with that their whole life, watching soccer. In the professional level, it's certainly different.
I would agree with that. You normally see that. It's the gut reaction when you score a goal in the midst of a comeback bid, and perhaps Prado just did not.
Whoa, red card.
Matthews has just been given a red card. And that might stop the comeback bid in its tracks. Northeastern is down to 10 men.
And Matthews, arguably their best player. Wow.
And after conceding, Dartmouth's crowd is fired up.
I mean, you rarely see a situation in which the team that scores the goal ends up losing momentum. And Coach Bonomo has to be like, what am I watching?
That's such a punch in the gut to Northeastern's hopes of salvaging something from this match. We've seen this happen already this year from Dartmouth. They've let a 2-goal lead slip late in the second half. Northeastern had the pieces in place to perhaps repeat history.
Yeah, and look at this. Northeastern are already prepared for the long kick by Dartmouth that they've done in these previous restarts from midfield. They're already positioning themselves to throw it in the far corner. And so that's exactly what happens. So keep it inside now. And now they have to figure out how to play with 9 field players.
Confirms the goal. We did just get a cheer from the Northeastern fans. Matty Gardner put one in the back of the net in front of his friends and family, and they loved that part of the announcement.